cabbage in Nigeria. In France, we say the food is delicioso.
Oh, good morning, guys. In Uganda, it is still morning. It's around 11 a.m. in the morning, and we have woken up thinking of what to make for lunch. And there's a camera lady back there. She has been asking to make this garden. Last time they showed you when it was being arranged. So today we have come to pick. Most of you know how to eat the pumpkin, but you don't know how to eat the pumpkin leaves. So today we are going to pick the pumpkin leaves, and you will prepare with me until we eat. So most of the time, pumpkin leaves, when we are picking, we don't pick every leaf. We pick those ones which are nearly to the young one here, which is growing. So you come and pick like this one. They seem to be young and still soft. This. Yes. It is young and soft. There are those ones that are still young. You don't pick everything. There are those like this one which are already old, and their leaves seem to be hard even if you cook.
Could you show them the flowers also that you get?
The flower is here. There's this flower.
From the one you already picked.
There's already this flower. You can also.
And guys, the flowers itself are the one that become in a pumpkin. As you can see, our pumpkins have started flowering. So we are not picking every flower, but we also like to eat the flowers. And inside here, there's a cherry tomato growing in it. We have some cherry tomatoes growing around, and that is how we basically pick. We have already picked it. Let's go and
clean it. Come on.
So as you can see, Mommy is starting to clean up the leaves, and this is how they do it. Yes, we have to pull out some stuff we do pull out of it. And then you see, so we are removing that hard part. It's kind of rough if we just leave it. And on this side, Irene and Tina, they are cleaning these leaves. We really don't know how they call it, but it is like okra. Most Arabic people do like it to eat it, they grind and whatever, but for us also we use it in pumpkin leaves and then the black eyed peas leaves. We do eat it here. It's very common in Africa. I hope. Comment down if you know its English name. And it's very nice. It makes the vegetables very smooth. And that is what we are making today. Look, you see, it gets peeled off from this. We remove the margins of the leaves. It's this white stuff, like it's red form. So if you leave it, it's kind of rough when you eat it. That's why you have to remove it. ready. We are all done cleaning. We're going to be cutting our okra leaves. For now we can call these okra leaves, but they are not okra leaves. They are also just as smooth as okra. When you whatever, you will see how the sauce will be very slippery. So we use everything in the leaves, from the stems to the leaves, and we are done cleaning. And now mommy is arranging up everything for cutting.
That's the only work I did. You can come and do here. Arrange these greens.
No holding of the knife.
Come and arrange them like I'm doing. So
guys, as you can see, mama is here going to wash the vegetables. What I know, in some countries, I've never been there, but I hear a lot. I watch other vlogs and other people say they have vegetables come already clean, and other people really don't even have to wash it. But what I know in Africa here or in Uganda, most of everything we do wash, because it never comes to the market while it is clean. We have agricultural markets, that means everything comes as it is picked from the garden, the same way you saw us picking here from the garden. So that means you have to clean thoroughly, because there are garden worms that move in the whatever, in the vegetables. So we clean things at least 2 to 3 times, whatever you buy, either rice or anything that you get from the shop or from the market or from the garden. We clean it at least 2 to 3 times. Guys, if you didn't know or didn't notice, mommy uses the right hand, the monkey hand. Honestly, in our culture, we are Japanolas, found coming from Toro, and Toro is one of the districts located in the eastern side of Uganda. And by the time we were growing up, honestly, in our culture, Japanola, it was such a bad or a terrible manner for a child to use the left hand. And if she can tell you, our grandmother used to beat her hands badly. You can never eat with my grandma while using the left hand.
Eat with this.
So there's a way they could tell us that it is the monkey hand. So though she uses her left hand at all times, she still does honestly eat with her right hand, not the left hand, because of the punishment she had to get.
But I failed completely to adjust to work.
To me, I also still find it very weird. And when she's cleaning, even when she does it, honestly, in my heart, I don't feel it's right to use the left hand. And I just feel like I want to tell her, use your right hand, not the left hand.
Now see when I'm using the right hand. Okay.
I feel like it's being cleaned well when she uses the right hand than the left hand.
Okay guys, let's go with right hand. Let me use the right hand. only this, guys, only that. It is not even a quarter of this spoon. It should be enough. We are going to allow it to mix up, and I'm bringing the so
This is what happens after it boiling. It's all sticky now and very slippery.
So we are going to put these pumpkin leaves in it.
Why think like this one is small?
The saucepan seems small, but it is going to fit it later. So guys, after putting this green vegetable like this, you don't again like cover it. You're not supposed to cover it again, because why? The moment you cover, this slippery, the softness and being slippery will definitely go off. You will not feel it however much you want it. Also, you have to leave it and just keep changing slowly until it gets ready. So guys, this is how our vegetable greens is now looking. I've added just carrots, tomatoes, and the onions to bring out that aroma. There's always gives a good smell. So totally here we are not going to use any oil, since I'm going to use peanuts paste. So Jennifer, you can give me the peanuts. I'm going to put the peanuts paste here. If we were going to fry this stuff, then I was going not going to add apparently this paste, but you can see it has already its own oil. So why fry this? Why fry this? Already it has the oil. So I'm adding this peanuts paste to it. We are going to add this peanuts paste and start mixing it slowly. We are going to mix this. And another thing, another thing guys, you shouldn't put salt in this sauce also, not until you put peanuts. Also it can make that slippery. So this is how our whole process has gone. This is how the whole process has gone. The whole process, yes. So we are going to put salt depending on that sauce, and you should know this peanut paste, when you put it, it grabs salt so easy. So I'm going to put just this 1 spoon and the second one. Hopefully for that is just enough. And now you can mix. But if we had put earlier, oh my goodness, that is a table salt. Put those small spoons and you mix it thoroughly. Only the camera lady can tell you what is happening here. The smell, those onions and the tomatoes. So guys, this is how everything we have gone through. So
this is how we prepare the cassava flour. Sometimes when we buy from the shop, there are these ones that are not totally cleaned out. So we use the sieve.
Yeah. In France, we say the food delicioso.
You see, these cameras help me people to reduce speed. The speed that was down was terrible. But now, at least eating manners has come back. See Jennifer's hand, she's lighting it down. No, Kiki boxing, not King boxing.
Just a box yourself. This the pigeon speed is now covered there. But the other time down.
Someone's plate is a clear.
So delicious.
Kumbe Bridget just flied in the country. We are eating pumpkin leaves in here. These pumpkin leaves have been served with our cassava bread.
Now we shall just start giving your own plate. If you finish very fast,
We start cutting plate by plate, self-serving.
this size.